All right. Next is Jamal Tayun Brown.
Judge, that's my client. So is that so? I believe maybe some of his family members are on the call.
We are.
So I did contact the jail to try to make sure that he was properly medicated. I was hoping to get his case resolved today, Judge, but it's a possibility that I'll have to file an order in this case based on my interaction today. However, I'm going to try to follow up with him. I know that Mr. Brown has been offered essentially credit for time served. However, at this point, I cannot represent.
Okay, so he needs what you're saying is he is not able to come up right now. He needs a continuance.
He's here, Judge. He just is not
Here.
I got you. Is he being medicated?
My understanding was yes, but I'm not really clear on that. I did contact the jail staff to make sure that he had been evaluated.
Okay. Is he being medicated with something like how would they know what to give him? Have his family given them prescriptions, or like how do they know what works for him? Are they going by what happened the last time he was in jail, if there was a last time?
May I speak?
One second, Ms. Walker. Hold on just a second. So, Mr. Lynch, is there a particular person that you speak with about individuals who may be medicated in the jail?
If her name is Thibodeau, but what I'll do is I'll send an email to that person to make sure that they're on the list to get evaluated.
Yeah, can you copy me, please?
Oh, yes, Judge, I can.
All right. All right, now Ms. Walker.
Okay, I'm Deetra Walker. I am Jamal Brown's mother. I currently live in Chicago. So it's very difficult for me to even know what's going on with him when he's there. I did speak with the attorney and I did give him the name of the medication, one of the medications that I know for certain that Jamal is on. Never got a confirmation of anything. I would like to know if there's any way that I can be included in any kind of communications that are happening. Because
how old is Mr. Brown?
He's 26 years old. However, he is definitely diagnosed with mental illness.
I got you. But under the law, Mr. Brown is still an adult unless there's somebody with a guardianship over Mr. Brown. Is there such a person?
No, there isn't.
Has anyone attempted to get a guardianship over Mr. Brown?
When he was in Chicago, we have tried. Because he is an adult, once he's medicated, he does his own thing.
I got you. It's very difficult. Are you aware of the organization, the National Alliance for Mental Illness, NAMI.org?
I am not. Dimaje, are you? His sister is on also.
Okay, no problem. So NAMI is an organization that supports not just people with mental illness, but the families who are trying to assist them. I don't have any problem with Mr. Lynch communicating with you if he feels that it is appropriate within the bounds of what he's allowed to do as an attorney. A lot of times family support in this situation makes the difference between somebody getting help immediately and somebody languishing without having that help.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
The other thing that might help is my sister is also on the Zoom. She is a Clayton County resident.
Okay.
And so in my absence, she will come like to court and try to communicate with the attorneys and that, because we're so I feel like a lot of times I haven't heard from my child since he's been incarcerated there. I've not heard his voice or seen his face at all.
I understand how difficult that can be, Ms. Walker. And so, Mr. Lynch, if you are willing, the family members can be a resource for you with helping Mr. Brown. So, yes?
No, I was going to say absolutely, and I believe I have contact information, but if
you do have or do not?
think I do, but just to be on the safe side, if one of y'all could chat to courtroom 304, contact information, I'll make sure that that's in the file.
So,
Can you repeat that?
so what he's asking is if you know how to use the chat function, chat directly to courtroom 304. And the way you do that is you should look on your screen and there should be a little box that says chat, and there may be a red box with a white number in the box.
And I just am sending messages to make it easier.
Yeah, so he's going to send you a message. You're looking for the red box with the white number in the box. And once you get that message, once you see that, click on it. When you open it up, you'll see a name in blue. Click on that name. And once you click on that name, it should have a pull down menu that allows you to choose from the pull down menu. If he's sending it to you, then you should already be on courtroom 304. You shouldn't have to choose it. You'll type your phone number and name, first and last name in the box, and an email address if you have one, and send that to Mr. Lynch. And that'll make it easier for him to ask questions or to communicate with you about Mr. Brown.
Okay, and if it's okay, I'll include all the contacts for his sister and my sister as well.
Yes, ma'am. Also, I don't know if he has a prescription or if a doctor would be willing to send the prescription to the Clayton County Jail for him. But if they were able to do that, then the jail could more closely match the medicines that they are giving him with what he was taking from a doctor. So if you have contact with any of his physicians, if they're willing to fax that information to the jail on his behalf, that would be fine. But with HIPAA, I don't know if they're willing to do it without somebody having a guardianship.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, but please do contact NAMI. It's NAMI.org. They have a lot of resources for families. As I was telling the other gentleman, sometimes families get what we call caretaker fatigue, especially with adults who have mental illness, because like you said, as soon as he's feeling better when he takes his meds, then you no longer have any control over what's going on because he, is back to controlling everything. And so it can be a lot. And NAMI has support groups. They also have information that is helpful, whether in your local chapter or nationwide, okay?
Yes. Thank you so much.
No problem. So what we're going to do is Mr. Brown doesn't seem to be up to taking a plea today, but we're going to see how quickly we can get him back based on, how he's feeling. And then if we can, the state is willing to do time served. And the only impediment to that is I can't take a plea from somebody who is not competent to understand the implications of their plea. Okay. So as soon as he's able, then that's what we're looking at as far as he would get out immediately. And you having your sister there could help him to transition from jail to the outside.
Okay.
All right. All right, Ms. Walker, I'm gonna pray for y'all and wish y'all well. I know how hard it is to be a mom and you can't touch your baby and help control what's going on with them. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Thank you all so much.
No problem. I hope I've answered all your questions.
Yes.
Judge,
Yes. Yes. Somebody else was calling me. Oh, okay.
no, I just said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, ma'am. All righty. So we'll try and keep in touch and try and help Mr. Brown as much as we can.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
I think we can leave.
Yes, ma'am. Tiffany Monique Chambers.
So what's the reset for Brown, Judge? How many days?
Yeah, just give it 30 days if they're able to bring him back quicker. If we could get him on, if they can bring him back quicker, that would work. Because I want to make sure, like if the meds kick in and he's able to understand what's going on, I would like to take advantage of that timing.
So say 30 days.
Yeah, so 30 days from now.
Okay.
All right. And information for Ms. Chambers.
Your Honor, that would be a negotiated plea.
All right, I'm ready. Ms. Chambers? Well, did y'all want to just go through the calendar before we start bringing people out? Let's do that. Because I think that'll help with the deputy having to be able to organize. Collier, Preston Kamay Collier.
Judge, I'm gonna ask for another reset. He is still pending an evaluation. We did just follow up with the jail about medication. But he is still in the same status of pending the eval. Should be completed pretty soon based on the timeline that I'm seeing. But the order has been signed and we are still, and I'll continue to follow up with Mr. Collier because I thought he was pretty close to maybe not needing to go through the whole process. But my understanding, he's currently not totally compliant with medication. And on our last meeting, he was not ready to resolve the case in any way that the
I
court
got you.
would say.
So we'll put Mr. Collier on the same 30 days as Brown, Ms. Val.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right. Holloway, Justin Adam Holloway. That's the petition.
Yes, Your Honor, defense is requesting a hearing on that to be heard on the violation alleged. of
Okay, Ms. Chang. So how long do you need for it to set up the hearing?
We could do it next week, next,
We
I'm asking Ms. Chang.
we would have to subpoena us or the state. I don't know if the state would help in subpoenaing the witness, the victim on the case, Your Honor.
All right.
So couple of weeks. I'm not sure how
Yeah,
long the state
so
would
Ms.
need.
Val, can we get 2 weeks on that? Or actually 3 weeks?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's do August 19th.
Okay, thank you. August 19th, 10 a.m.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, so Holloway will be a hearing. Deputy Holloway can go back with the sheriffs. Anthony Quinn Jenkins.
Judge, I did speak to Mr. Jenkins. He does want us to be appointed. We do have a negotiated plea ready for that matter.
So, all right, next is Joseph Keith Johnson.
Your Honor, I'm waiting to hear back from the state on negotiations.
All right, so we'll put that down as a conference so we get an announcement. Next petition is Khalil Damari Jones.
Judge, we're gonna stipulate that there was a violation as alleged, and we're gonna ask the court to accept Ms. Chang's recommendation. That's the announcement.
Okay, and then Patrick Wesley Jones.
Your Honor, that will be a plea,
Okay.
negotiated plea.
Joseph Healy Hensley.
Judge, Mr. Kinsley is going to enter a negotiated plea.
Okay. Melvin Rigby Jr.
Your Honor, that would be a negotiated plea.
Emmanuel Santana Cambrera.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Sperling is the attorney of record on there. We do
Yes.
Miss Bermudez here to interpret, but I've not seen Mr. Sperling.
All right, do we have any information from Mr. Sperling, a contact, conflict, or leave?
Not that I've seen, Your Honor.
I haven't heard from him, Judge.
Okay. All right, we'll just hold for a second on that. Earl Shavers.
Judge, I expect a resolution today, but I am still working through that with Mr. Shavers
All right. Smith, Edward Maurice Smith.
Your Honor, that will be a negotiated plea.
Kamani Jerome Walker.
Judge, Mr. Walker is in custody. His family members are here in support. I am still speaking with him. I expect we're likely entering a not guilty plea today, but I do want a conference with the state just a bit further to see if we can potentially work something out.
Okay. Akia Deshay Ward.
Your Honor, we're stipulating to the violation. However, we would like to leave the recommendation up to you on this matter.
Okay. And Shaquan Wright.
Judge, that's going to be a negotiated plea.
All right. So it looks like we got a good bit. Let's go over the calendar. Barnes is going to be a reset. Brown reset. Chambers plea. Collier reset. Holloway reset. Jenkins plea. Johnson conference. Jones stip and agree. Jones P is going to be a plea. Kinsley plea. Rigby plea. Santana Cabrera. The attorney's not here, so we may have to reset this for a week. And I want to communicate that to Mr. Santana Cabrera so he's not in some kind of limbo. So if possible, can we put Ms. Bermudez in the attorney room with Mr. Santana Cabrera so she can tell him that we'll be continuing this for a week so that we can get information about his attorney.
I'm on the phone with their office now, Judge. I'll give
Oh,
you-
okay, well, before we do that, let's see if Ms. Val has anything. Shavers is a conference, Smith is a plea, Walker is a conference, Ward, stip and agree, and Wright is a plea. Okay, all right. So I'll be right back and we can start lining the pleas up. I don't care what order we take them in, whatever is easiest for Deputy Castro.
Your Honor, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I just wanted to speak on Holloway again. Is there any way we can do it in 2 weeks?
No, she's got to subpoena them.
2 weeks is not ample time to subpoena officers.
My understanding is there's not just officers, there's a victim too. So I'm not sure how long it's going to take to subpoena them. Those are resources that are through the state or through probation, not me.
Yes, Ms. Chang, is there any way we could do it in 2 weeks? Because he's trying to be heard on the no violent contact. And as you know, there is an order for him to see his son. And unfortunately, the alleged victim here is the mother, and the son lives with the mother.
Your Honor, I don't think the state will be able to get it done in 2 weeks. So for the simple fact of how our calendars are stacked, we've got, in less than 2 weeks, we've got a big motions calendar. We've got our.
But 3 weeks, I think, is ample for them to be able to get it done. So,
In that matter, Your Honor, is there any way I could conference them with Mr. Holloway and then get back, because I'm not sure.
yeah, that's fine. You can conference with Mr. Holloway.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. I'll be right back.